Hi everybody, Nathan Myers here, and in this video, I'm looking through real estate deals in the area. And as I make this video, and as I work with one of my partners on some Orlando properties, I've realized something really critical when it comes to underwriting pieces of real estate and just looking at the fluctuations in the market. So I guess one of my contacts has a certain problem where he's able to make a lot of money on big deals. For example, he's able to make millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars in one day on big deals, but he doesn't actually have a way of making consistent cash flow in between the big deals. And this is a problem that many people who think big have, is that some people are almost better at making $1 million than there are at making money consistently, whether it be like 10K to 30K per month. And I just wanted to address that in this video, because one thing that we're looking at for him is trying to be fair in looking at how he's raising money for his clients. So what he's able to do and what he's been doing is he's been working on several really large projects, and due to some a personal matter, I'm not going to get into the details, but due to a personal matter, this individual hasn't been able to do as much as he wanted to, because he's had to spend a lot of money, spend millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars of his own money into his own issues. And then because of that, he's limited in the types of deals he can get involved in, and it's been really slowing him down. And so the way around that, and the way to solve this problem, is really for him to find a way to make revenue in between the big deals, because each of these big deals takes forever for him to get to the level that he wants to, and for him to actually close on it. So the quick way that he's going to do it is really, in a nutshell, really it's as follows. Pretty much is he's going to go more into the professional services routes and in the more like legal and accounting routes. And in doing that, he's looking to buy more consulting services and the financial services and the legal services, which will build him an income. And through those clients, he will get the deals that he can work on the big ones for. Because it's sometimes it's difficult for somebody who thinks really big to work on surviving on the big deals alone, because a deal doesn't close until it closes. And so the only solution is to focus on making sure you go into a service industry or a software industry that you can make. Let's say let's say you have 2 deals that close a year, each net you let's say $600,000. Between that, there's a lot of risk, and you don't know whether the deal will close or not. So that's why, by having a secondary business that can fund the time it takes for you to survive until the next deal closing is really important. Because although he's a really successful individual, this has been the main thing that's been holding him back from being able to confidently go out and work on big deals. Because the worst thing he's doing is focusing on small deals instead of focusing on good deals. It doesn't really matter whether a deal is big or small. What matters is if the deal is good and closable and worth his time, because it's not a guarantee that a small deal can close either. So the issue is that when you're in a scarcity mindset, you just look for anything to scrape by. And one fantastic example was by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And one thing that he did in his book written with Tim Ferriss interviewed him, and Arnold Schwarzenegger said that one of the biggest things is, I made sure that I had a lot of money for my real estate investments. He became a millionaire from real estate, not from bodybuilding, not from anything else. And then through those real estate investments, what he ended up doing is to become a multi-millionaire that didn't need to depend on any bad movie roles. So much so that he waited for the very best movie roles and got better movie roles than even Sylvester Stallone, because he waited for the best opportunities to strike. And that's precisely how he ended up making it and not being desperate. So with this, if you want to be the type of person that wants to buy one of these types of cash flowing businesses, so you don't have to depend on struggling with all these small deals or having to feast or famine when a big deal closes, make sure you go to raises.com. And if you like this video, you think it added value, make sure you click the follow button, subscribe button, depending on the platform you're on. And I'll see you in the next video.